There's a truck out of the paint shop, the finale. I lost a hub cover here just coming down the road. I guess I didn't put it on tight enough, so I got to get that done. But those are the rims that I bought. I don't think I did a video on the rims and tires. I bought some brand new Falcons polished rims. I got those, all 4 of them, for about $1,000. There it is. Look at that. It's a good paint job. It wasn't the most expensive quote that I got because of the color was black, and anyone who knows anything about paint and stuff, black is the hardest color to paint vehicles because they got to be completely straight. They got to do a ton of body work. So I mean, I got quotes upwards of almost 10 grand to paint this truck when I was getting quotes. But I went back to another paint shop that I had went to where I painted another Jeep, my girlfriend's Jeep, and they gave me a decent deal. It ended up being about 5 grand out the door for the paint job. I mean, it looks good. There were just little details on the assembly that, you know, I mean, if I could nitpick, I would. Like the lights, my cab lights, they wired them wrong. I had to rewire them. They were loose. Like just the mirrors were loose. Just like in the assembly, when they put stuff back together, it was a little bit, you know, half-assed. But other than that, the actual spraying of it was good. When I picked it up, this EFI logo, I only had 3 logos on the truck, and I told them very clearly when I dropped it off, I said 2 F150 logos, one on that side, one on the other side, and an EFI logo on the front. And I mean, of course, it was hard to miss because where the logos go, there's 2 holes already where you can see a logo goes there in the both sides and the front. And then when I showed up to pick it up, they had the EFI logo drilled and put right here in the back of the truck. And I was pretty upset about it. So I told them, hey, what the hell is this? You know, like it's in the wrong spot. And I mean, they didn't argue with me. They went ahead and fixed it. But, you know, little stuff like that it's, I mean, I had to be on them to make sure everything was done right. And then it took a long time, and it took like 2 months or something. But other than that, I'm overall happy with it. Like I said, the body work they did for it being black and being an older truck that it was, I mean, they did good body work. Overall, it looks pretty straight. I mean, it's definitely a good job. It's definitely a good job. And, you know, it was a complete color change. So, you know, changing colors completely from a yellow, it was yellow, to black. I mean, there's some cracks and crevices and stuff where you can still see like little remnants of the yellow. But again, I mean, when doing color changes and paint jobs and doing to a completely different color than what the vehicle is, I mean, that happens because it's just, I mean, to do everything, it's a ridiculous process. That was probably going to be the quotes of upwards of 10 grand. Maybe at that point I wouldn't have had any small little yellow oversprays anywhere. But I mean, the oversprays are very, I mean, they're just kind of like in little nooks and stuff, little misses. But overall, I mean, this is a beautiful paint job. It really is. I mean, the body work looks good, and you know, for the price, I think it was a really good deal. Because again, like I said, I mean, I got quotes of upwards of 10 grand to paint this, and you know, I think that was just ridiculous. So I've been cleaning it up like I did. I put new gear oil in the differential. I did bearings, rotors, brake pads in the front, all brand new lug nut studs all the way around. And that was just because I was paranoid. I had PTSD about that wheel falling off, man. PTSD is real. I was like paranoid to drive it after that wheel fell off, but everything's good now. New lug nuts, new studs all the way around. Got them on there good, thread locker, everything cool. But overall, this is the job. Truck's pretty much, I mean, well, not really complete. There's still little things I gotta do, but the outside's pretty much complete, and it's a runner, man. It runs good. Well, I also changed the oil on it. Interior's next. Yeah, the seats gotta come out. I gotta get it reupholstered. I'm gonna clean up the carpet really nice, new mats. I was messing around in the wiring under the dash, but I got the dash cover right there, clean everything up. I mean, the interior, the walls, the dash is not cracked. Everything's clean. It just needs a clean up. I'm gonna rip this tint off because it's not limousine, and I want it limousine. You can still see in it when the sun's on it. I want it completely blacked out. So, but other than that, that's the finale. I think it's a damn good job, man. It looks really good in black. I'm glad that we ended up going with black. I was gonna go with white, but yeah, I'm really happy I went with black. So there it is. I mean, we still got a lot more stuff like this to come, a lot more videos to come. Got a few things I'm selling. Probably talk about, I got a camper I'm selling and some other things, but yeah, I'm gonna sell a couple other cars that I have, get rid of them, buy probably like an older Ford Mustang or another Ford pickup like this one, but like an extra cab, and I'm gonna do it all again. I'm gonna fix them up again, because that's what I enjoy doing. But yeah, if you haven't seen the what it looked like before, this is your first time watching the video and you haven't seen what the truck looked like before, go on into my channel, subscribe, and scroll down my videos, and you can see this truck. It used to be yellow. It was like half yellow and half primer, and you can see what it was like stock when I bought it, when I lifted it, everything. So yeah, stay tuned, a lot more stuff to come. And if you like the content, subscribe.